Hi my darlings, I hope you're doing well. So today I am behind the camera because I wanted to do a little bit of a different concept today. I'm gonna go through all the shelves and basically choose my top, probably not 10, probably 20 designer fragrances for life. I haven't done such video in years, I feel like, and I think we need an update. I don't know if much has changed, mainly because I don't really find very good fragrances from designer on the market at the moment. To be completely honest with you, I don't even follow it that much as I used to. There are a couple of new releases that I am interested in, but is it for life? I don't know yet. And by the way, if you hear a noise, there's a little baby right there. And there's another baby. And they've been fighting. So I don't want to interrupt them, but they've been noisy. Oh yeah. As you can see, the struggle is real. So yeah, and that little peanut over there is a little monster, so just don't mind the noises. All right, I think I'm gonna go from that shelf and we are gonna choose the first one for life. Let me take you a little bit back. Okay. I don't know if I should include private collections from designer, but let's say we could, right? So Santal Noir from Dior, incredible sandalwood fragrances with ambrette and a little bit of a rose, beautiful Middle Eastern vibe, but also great to mix with your very feminine vanillas, and it is a beast mode. So that is our number one. And number two, and I think that's going to be the last one from this shelf, is L'Interdit Intense from Givenchy. Such a good fragrance. It could easily be some very niche scent and no one would tell the difference. Great performance. I really like it. So that would be the second one. Now here, I think the one I would definitely go with for life would be Coco Mademoiselle Intense or the original. As you can see, I've been really downing the Intense version. I love both and they both have great performance, so maybe I would actually choose the original. I don't know guys, but either or, they're both lovely. I cannot really choose, it's very hard. But some of Coco Mademoiselle, one or the other, fantastic. So that would be the third. Now here on this shelf there's not too much when it comes to designer, but of course there's Kind Intentions, and you have it or you do not have it. Let me know in the comments, but if you haven't grabbed it already, go get it now because it's almost sold out and I don't know when it's going to be back in stock. So yeah, just say, and you have a discount code. So back to the designer. Aqua Allegorias go discontinued very quickly. However, Tesura is definitely one of my favorite fragrances. Perfect summer scent, but it's discontinued. So I do not want to include any discontinued fragrances in this video. Anything that I'm showing you, you can purchase. So let's skip on Aqua Allegorias. And I think the one I would definitely choose is Chance of Fresh. You guys know, if you've watched my videos for a while now, this is something that I go through so quickly. I've gone through bottles and bottles of this throughout my life and I will never stop. I will never stop. This is the gem, the baby, the goat, the OG. I love it. So Chanel Chance of Fresh, definitely. And that would be my number 4. Then on number 5, I think despite of the fact that I do have quite a bit of lovely citruses, I would still always have Libre Intense in my collection, but the Intense one, not any other flanker, just the Intense. And it's beautiful. It's such a good citrus, very sexy. It's a sweet one with musks. So yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, so that was number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, number 6. Now we have number 6, and that is unfortunately Alien. And I have another bottle down there, deep on the shelf, but this is the one I've been using up. And even though I'm not too pleased with what they've done to it, I still love the scent. And I don't think I will ever be without it. So unfortunately, I still have to say, I don't have the perfect replacement for it. Maybe I should create one. Tell me in the comments below, should I create something just as good as the original Alien? Let me know, because I'm really thinking about it. But that's number 6. Number 7, Mon Paris. I once got rid of it and I regretted it. Now I will never. I love it. It's a gorgeous rose, fruit truly, strawberry based fragrance. Absolutely fantastic. It is sweet and girly yet mysterious and great performance. So that would be my number 7 if I'm not mistaken. Number 8 would be Mon Guerlain Intense. And yes, I do love the original, but I think since I like, you know, things that are very intense, I would go for the intense version. It is more vanillic, stronger, and it does have licorice, but for some reason I really don't mind in this fragrance. So it's absolutely stunning, and it has a great performance as well. As you can see, I am choosing fragrances that have a very good performance in general in this video, as per usual pretty much, with maybe one exception of this, because I know on certain people it doesn't last as well. On me it does. I don't mind. It definitely does last on clothes. So I would say it's good, but can vary. But yeah, back to Mon Guerlain Intense. Sensual, vanilla, very elegant, and nothing to replace it with, basically. And yeah, that's the shelf. I was thinking about including La Belle or Flower Bomb, but I will get to it later. I think I can live without them. So yes, I think we have 7 fragrances in total, if I'm not mistaken, from this shelf. So we've got Santal Noir, we've got L'Interdit, we've got Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, and let's say I'll go with original, okay? So that's 3. Then we've got 4 Chanel Chance, 5 Light Blue, 6 Alien, 7 Mon Paris, and 8 Mon Guerlain. So we actually have 8 fragrances from here. And here I just have men colognes and samples. So, and discontinued things, so I cannot even show it to you here. Alright, so we have 8 fragrances. Number 9 is definitely going to be Olympea. And I was thinking between Olympea and the Intense version, which I have 2 bottles of. And I think I would actually go with the Intense, because this is such a beautiful amber. I cannot. It's just gorgeous. And I never struggle with performance on either of them, but I think Olympea Intense these days is a better match for my soul. So that would be number 9, Olympea. Then number 10, I would say it would be Kenzo World Power, but it's discontinued, so I have to skip on that. So you guys can be happy and always purchase what I recommend in this video. So I would say number 10 would be Alien Goddess Intense. That is the Intense version, and it really is very much different to the original Goddess. Actually, this is, I think, the original Goddess, and the Intense is here. I made a mistake with bottles because of the artificial light that I have in front of the camera. So yeah, that is the Intense one. And this is very indolic and ambery, and it still has coconut. So I do love it very much. It does last on me, especially after a year of having it. The performance got better. So Alien Goddess Intense is our number 10. And then we've got number 11 spot. Of course, there's no particular order. I'm literally going shelf by shelf, so don't think that's like my number 1 or whatever. But yeah, number 11 would be Jimmy Choo, I Want Choo Forever. And this is a gorgeous, very sexy combination of white florals, vanilla, and cherry. So good for nights out, and it does last forever. So I highly recommend checking this out. I was also thinking about Noir de Noir, but I've been having a love-hate relationship with it, so I don't know how I will feel about it in a couple of months, so I will skip on that. But from Tom Ford on number 12 is definitely Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Since the feminine version of this fragrance has been discontinued, so I've heard at least, this would be my decent replacement. I love the coolfy note. It is a warm, spicy, vanilla gourmand fragrance. Very indulgent, very mysterious. I love it. And it has one of the best dry downs in the world. So this one will be my number 12. Then I think my number 13 will be Le Parfum from Libre collection. And this I feel like is the nicest, the best blended, and the most wearable Libre from the whole family. As you can see, I have another one there. But I love Le Parfum the most. It does have honey accord. It is just gorgeous. Very warm, very sensual, but still vanillic. And it is just so beautiful. So yeah, that would be my number 13. That's not my favorite. I really like Metallic as well, but not to think that it would be like my for life fragrance. No. Here we have Venom of Love, by the way, and I know it's currently out of stock in most places, but it will be restocked soon, so keep an eye on that. Number 14, I think I would go with Herrera Good Girl Legere. I know I've been showing this to you in a couple of last videos, or one last video, I don't remember, but I did showcase it, and I love it so much. It is a lactonic, beautiful white floral, also vanillic fragrance, more of a tonka. It is sweet and very sensual, but also it is a perfect gourmand for summer. Very long lasting, at least on me. I never complain. I'm always happy when I go out, when I spray this. I always get compliments from men. So yeah, that would be my number 14. Now let's get into this shelf, and this is pretty much the last one. So yeah, I think that would be the last 5 fragrances. First one here would be Narciso Rodriguez Musc Noir Rose, and this is my favorite Narciso, even though there was one that I loved, like the white cube, that I still have somewhere on the top shelf there, but it's discontinued. So this is the official favorite that you can still purchase. Absolutely gorgeous oriental rose with typical Narciso musk, with some plum. It is just amazing. Massive compliment getter. So that is number 15. Number 16, La Belle Le Parfum. I told you I will get to La Belle again. And here we go. This is the intense version, more mature version, more nighttime appropriate version. It's still very sweet, but it dries down more white floral, leathery almost, but it's so beautiful. Beautiful sweet vanilla, but with a very sensual, sexy touch. So I really like it. Great performance. By the way, Narciso Musc Noir Rose, it also performs so well. Number 17, I think it would be definitely Poison Girl from Dior. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I cannot live without it. It's my fave to die for scent. I always feel so sexy when I wear it. So this will always be in my collection. I hope they never discontinue it. So that is number 17. And on number 18, Rouge Malachite. This is to me not a substitute for Alien, but this year I'm really falling in love with it more and more, comparing to how I felt about it back in the day. Still, sometimes I'm not the happiest about that sage in the top, but I think it performs very well. Is it worth the money? At the moment, the price is so high that I don't think so. But I love it. I love it, and I always want to have it in my collection, to be very honest with you. Yeah, it is similar to Alien. It does have more amber in my opinion, a lot of tuberose, and it is slightly spicy, aromatic in the beginning. So yeah, very good performance though. I cannot complain. So that is that. And two more. So since La Nuit Tresor à la Folie has been discontinued and it's very hard to get it now, I will choose the intense version, the newest version of the family from Tresor line. And this is Cherry Almond à la Folie, basically. So I think if you love à la Folie, you will still be quite happy with the new release. It is not as gorgeously vanillic, but I actually sometimes do prefer it over à la Folie. You know, with the La Nuit Tresor line, for some reason it changes so frequently when it comes to my preference. And at the moment I really love the intense. So yeah, as you can see, I use quite a bit. So this is Cherry Almond plus the original à la Folie, to me, to my nose, and many other people say it as well. So that is it. And lastly, I was thinking, should I include Nomade, because this is such a feel-good range to me, especially the Absolute. Or I was thinking about Scandal Parfum, which is quite similar but more modern than Hypnotic Poison from Dior. But I feel like I really love this classic, and that is Dolce Gabbana The One, the original. And again, classic, absolute classic, long lasting. It is vanilla, peach, plum, lychee, if I'm not mistaken. Such a good scent with good lasting power, not too expensive, especially these days comparing to others because it's so old. And you know what? I didn't have it in my collection for years, but now I feel like it is a staple. So yeah, I think that would be my last one. Of course, if I could, I would have chosen the Alien Eau Extraordinaire, because to me, this is such an amazing Alien. Absolutely fantastic, but it's discontinued, so I cannot. Olympea Solar, also fantastic. But if I had to choose, I think I would go with either the original or the intense. And since I like this amber so much, I would say the intense is my preferred one. So yeah guys, this is it. I don't know if it's a shorter video. Do you like shorter videos, or do you like those half-an-hour ones? Let me know. And let me know, what would you choose from this collection of fragrances when it comes to designer. And also please let me know if you want me to do the niche edition. And you know, if it's niche, it doesn't mean it's more expensive. Absolutely not. And I feel like I have such gems when it comes to niche that it would be a bummer not to do such video. So yeah, but let me know if you want to see it. And I think that will be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Also, the baby outside is saying hello to you. And guys, see you in my next video. And yes, the clatter is coming soon, I promise. And I will also, when I clean those top shelves and make a little bit of an order, I will show you the whole collection in general. So yeah, let me know what you want to see next, and see you in my next video. Bye!